Your default mode is absolutely blocking you. So we need to talk about a huge lie that a lot of people say, which is rise to the occasion. You can't ever rise to the occasion. In a high stress moment, like pitching to your boss, having a really difficult conversation at home, speaking on stage, exciting moments as well as not so exciting moments, positive moments as well as negative moments. Whenever we feel the stress of I'm about to speak, eyes are on me, attention is on me, the phrase rise to the occasion, or at least the thinking I'm going to rise to the occasion, kicks in. But that is a lie. You actually cannot rise to the occasion in a stressful situation. Let's talk about why and what happens instead. Instead of you rising to some superhuman state, which would be really nice, what actually happens on a neurological level is you fall back to a default state. You fall back to your subconscious programming, in other words. This is why subconscious work is so important. Because in all of these high stake moments that are actually going to move the needle forward in your life, whether that's financially, within romantic, love, relationship, career-wise, health, fitness, whatever it is, when you're standing up for yourself, when you're speaking your mind, when you're putting yourself out there, it's going to feel uncomfortable. And that's going to trigger fight or flight. When you're in that stressful moment of fight or flight, you're not going to rise into the best version of yourself in that moment. It's almost too late at that point. Okay? Instead, what happens is we fall back to a default behavior. We fall back to default beliefs, systems, and skills. So if you really want to make significant change in your business and in your life, if you really want to start being that voice of change and advocacy inside of your life and impacting and making wealth through your voice, however life is asking you to do that, however you want to be doing that, it's not going to happen. The most significant changes are not going to be happening when you willfully are pushing yourself into scary moments to stretch you. Because if you don't have new subconscious tooling, if you don't have a new default setting, you're going to get into that scary moment and the old you is going to show up. This is where shaking, excessive sweating, overthinking, staring at people's faces and spacing out, and forgetting what you're going to say, it beats you down. It makes you feel like crap. And then what happens? You don't show up again, or it takes you a while to build that confidence before you show up again. We need to stop doing that. Okay. We need you to consistently to show up. But what that's actually asking you to do is to do some work on your own before the scary ass moments arrive. Because those are opportunities, guys. But if you are prepared, if you are resolved that you're going to start doing the work to ready your default setting when you go and do those scary things that are going to move your business forward, move your life forward, you won't choke. You will rise to the occasion actually then, okay? You will become that magnetic speaker, that confident person, that grounded person, that visionary, that leader. It will be naturally there for you because you built the default, okay? This is what Navy SEALs do. This is what top athletes do, the Olympians. This is what people do, is they prepare the mind for that stressful moment. So when it comes, they've already mentally rehearsed it. So what I want you to start doing, guys, is to let go of this, like, I've got to throw myself in and I've got to be ready. Instead, I want you to think about, what do I need to be doing now to prepare myself? What are the everyday systems that I can be easily plugging into my life, like meditation, doing the deeper subconscious work, so that I am preparing my nervous system. So when the big moment comes, which it is coming, it's all coming for you guys, all right? I want you to be so prepared that when it arrives, yeah, you feel nervousness, but it doesn't stop you. Comment below with your biggest takeaway.